absolutely backed each other up, and that's at the
Could you
core
take
of
on
it.
Russia by yourselves?
Can you manufacture Trump merchandise without Bangladeshi or Chinese production? Can you put groceries on your grocery store shelves without exploiting undocumented migrant labor? Could your best bud Elon Pelon sell his $100,000 microwave ovens without Congolese minerals? And by extension, Congolese child labor? Matter of fact, could you do much of anything at all without the rest of the world propping up your hollow economy, artificially inflating your buying power by using your currency to conduct trade rather than their own? And if you didn't have your military up in everybody's business, would they really still be doing that? Look, America, this victim card mentality that your president is playing on your behalf is extremely unbecoming of the most powerful economy in the world.
The United States has been taken advantage of.
You don't become the most powerful economy in the world because you're being exploited. The thing is, nobody's economy exists in a vacuum. This is a giant global consumer capitalist economy, and everybody is entirely interconnected with pretty much everybody else. And the reason you're the biggest player in that game is primarily because you're the biggest consumer, right? Per capita, you devour more resources than anybody else, which essentially means that your strongest economic attribute on the global stage is your country's ability to consume the most wastefully. Now, in consumer capitalism, wasteful consumption is a good thing because more consumption means more buying, and more buying means more selling, and more selling means more revenue, and more revenue means large GDP, which means strong economy because big number. Big number is good number. This was always an unsustainable system living on borrowed time. And now that the bill is due, you don't get to turn around being all woe is me and play the victim. This system is where your power comes from. That's why your military is already all over the world to enforce the continuation of this system. That's why Russia and China in modern history have been the bad guys on the global stage, because the rise of communism was considered the biggest threat to this system, which made it the biggest threat to your economic supremacy. That's why Europe has always been your closest ally, because after you, they're the ones that benefit the most from this system. See, because they ruled over the previous system, they already had an infrastructure in place to keep exploiting and destabilizing the rest of the world. So they kind of just handed you the keys to the castle in exchange for playing Robin to your Batman.